The history of these days will be written in blood. By crushing the armies of our enemy, by seizing the weapons they thought to turn against us, we were fighting for our very existence. But if there are those who would deny us peace, refuse us our rightful place in the universe, then we will unleash such terrible vengeance that generations yet unborn will cry out in anguish.
A spokesman for ISA High Command had this to say.
The web's been rife with excitement over Killzone 2 ever since that incredible video was shown at E3 way back in 2005. Funnily enough, the original Killzone launched to a similar frenzy, but ended up falling a little short of expectations. Does the sequel suffer a similar fate? Well, yes, I'm afraid it does. In a world full of first-person shooters, Killzone 2 gets very close, but it's no cigar. That's not to say it doesn't do some things brilliantly. Presentation, for a start, is stunning. The graphics are exceptionally detailed and special effects are gobsmacking at times. In fact, this has to be the best looking game on the PS3, and possibly of this entire console generation.
Whip ninja! Move it up!
Then there's the sound. This is the first game we know of that uses Dolby 7.1, and it works incredibly well. If you're lucky enough to have a suitable setup, you're rewarded with a more immersive, seamless surround experience. Even in stereo, the effects are excellent. And the dynamic soundtrack, which changes to match the on-screen action, is never short of epic. It's a good thing that the game looks and sounds so amazing, as it's this that drags you through the first few missions, which are otherwise rather samey and contradictory in their design. The brilliant Salmon Bridge mission, about halfway through, sees you moving from cover to cover, pushing back the enemy in a steady, realistic way. But the previous levels are less balanced, with neither run and gun or take cover and suppress tactics working as well as they should. If the gameplay takes a while to really gel, the story takes even longer. Your introduction to the Helghast's home planet lacks impact, and it takes until about halfway through the game for the characters to show the emotion necessary for you to actually care about them. Oh, and it also takes until around the halfway mark for you to start seeing the interesting weapons, like the awesomely fun bolt gun and electrifying arc cannon. Throughout the game, those nasty Helghast troops demonstrate genuine intelligence, working as a unit to find cover, suppress you, and get around to flanking positions. The problem is that the controls feel a bit slow and inaccurate, even with the analog stick sensitivity ramped up, so when you have enemies attacking up close and from all directions, it can become a frustrating mess. This also hampers an otherwise excellent 32-player online mode, in which you can choose from 7 classes and upgrade your character as you play. So, the game does a lot right, and we can even forgive the length of time it takes to properly get going mission and story-wise. But what really holds it back is that imprecise analog aiming. First-person shooters are all about feeling, and Killzone 2, though a magnificent technical achievement, doesn't feel quite right. And that's why, despite the brilliant presentation, we're only giving it 4 stars out of 5.
And as our last breath tears at their lungs, as we rise again from the ruins of our cities, they will know Helghan belongs to the Helghast.